So talking about your ACL tear, how did you feel going through that process? Did you go through any depression or doubts or any of those type of things?
I would say with that one, it was devastating. Like I was so dramatic about it, but it was my first serious injury. Like I had sprained my ankle when I was in high school, but it wasn't like as deep because to me, I was like, this is all I have. Like I don't want anybody to take my spot. I want to do good. I want to go play in the WNBA. I want to do this and that. So I had so much like riding on it that at an early age, I just had that pressure, like I said. So when I did it, I had a lot of support. Like boosters were sending me stuff, like letters, like, oh, we hope you get better, and like stuff like that, like made a difference. And my teammates were always there and supportive, like bring me food or whatever when I like first did it. But it was tough. Like it was mentally like, yeah, I would say there was a little bit of depression there because I moved back home for a little bit to like rehab. And it was like during winter break, I think. I stayed at home and I remember my parents like taking care of me and I was like, I'm just back here. And it was like, don't give them a reason. Well, I got hurt, so I gave them a reason. Like, I just felt like that was like letting people down because I got hurt.
What do you think was the biggest learning moment? Because it sounded like an internal journey when something like that happened. What do you think you learned the most about yourself during that?
I learned that I'm stronger than I thought I was, for sure, because the rehab process with anybody, it's tough mentally. Because you have to trust yourself again. And it's like, wait, how have I ever like just walked all over the place like my whole life, and then now I can't walk, and I'm like, I feel like a baby all over again because you're like vulnerable, and it's just, you can't just get up and run again. Like you have to like slowly take baby steps. And it's like so frustrating for somebody that's always on the go, always doing so many different things every single day. It's like, oh my gosh. And to know that, all right, for the next 6 months, you're not going to be on the court. That's really the hardest part, is knowing how long.
What habits did you pick up now that your whole life reversed?
Yeah.
What habits did you start doing now? Because obviously it's like now I got to slow down. It's like,
yeah.
Do I start reading more? What habits did you really pick up?
Yeah, I know I started to read more, and then I started listening to music more, and I just kind of like stayed to myself just because it was just a hassle to go anywhere, do like whatever. And I kind of like realized who like was really there for me. Like some people, oh, okay, oh, she's hurt, she can't party now, so I won't hit her up or whatever. Like it wasn't like the same. Like I just started noticing who was there for like the little things. Like, hey, do you need anything? Like that meant the world to me. Like, oh my gosh, like you thought of me. And I started really like valuing my friendships differently once I was injured.
So it was almost like a necessary process.
Yeah, I believe so.
For you to, I guess, grow up. We talk about that, like it takes the downfalls to know who's true around you.
Yeah.
So you could imagine if everything would have went perfectly, you never had that injury, you would have been in the WNBA, who might be around you at this point?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A lot more people.
Yeah, so it's just always interesting. Yeah. What was the high point in playing in college?
The high point?
Did you have a breakout game? Did you have a...
I did have one game in particular. We played Missouri State my senior year. We never beat them while I was there. So it was a huge game. I had 31 points and I hit 7 threes. So it tied the school record. So for me, like the first half, I was 6 for 6. And everybody was freaking out like, holy crap, you just hit all of your threes and you hit 6 of them. And like, you have to do that second half because then you'll have 12. And I'm like, what? Like, they're guarding me still. Like, it's not like I'm wide open. So I ended up with 7, and I missed a few too because I just started jacking it. I was like, shoot, heat check. So, but yeah, that was probably my breakout game.
Thank you for watching A Wise Way. Subscribe to stay updated, share to pass the knowledge, or view our other videos on the left.